Peace. Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. IvoryHeru. What's going on, Soul Tribe? Grand Rising, great day. Good morning. OCO. All of that good stuff. See who's up early this morning. Early rise, who's up? I know one thing. There's some weird ass shit going on. Hold on, let's see what's going on here. Hold on for a minute. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Somebody type in the chat, in the comments, if y'all can hear me. Appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Jess. Grace. Y'all up early too. I think I went to sleep around 7. I think I went to sleep still. Probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I'm fresh. I do it like that. In fact, that's a good thing sometimes. I have to, because during the week I be so stupid busy. So when I do get a chance to get caught up on some sleep, I try to get it. Yesterday I got it. But what's y'all reason for being up this early in the morning? Huh? Why y'all up this early? Jess, why you up this early? Oh, okay, you went to sleep and woke up to the rain. Sounds good. Sounds good. There go one. I was just, my brains, you know, I sometimes feel like your brain stopped working and then your body said, all right, I'm telling you. You can be a hustler, you can be a go-getter, you can do this, you could do this, you could do that. But one thing you better do, you better go get you some damn sleep, some rest. That, you know, that little paper, that little money, whatever, it's going to be there. Bam! Why y'all up so early? Somebody said they can't sleep. You can't sleep? I feel you. I went to bed, I'm serious, probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. You know, some things, you know, right now I'm just too old for some things. And one of those things I see, it sounds good. Yeah, I did go back to school. Not to get a degree. Motherfucker already got that. But what I went back to school for, the technology changes so fast. It's like you go in there one week, it's some new shit out. Anyway, point being is, it had me up doing a lot of studying, researching, along with whatever else you're trying to do. So it had me drained. But I got that good rest yesterday. Y'all remember that song? Who was that? Was it Elton John? Benny and the Jets. Y'all remember Benny and the Jets? Hey, what's going on with Fani and the Gents? Damn, Benny and the Jets. What's going on with Fani and the Gents? Hey, look, I know y'all ain't, I know everybody, look, I ain't here to bash. I'm not here to talk about nobody. I'm not here to make nobody look bad. I'm not here to side with nobody. This is just an early rise, who's up, pop up conversation. Simple. Now, you can voice your opinion. You can do whatever you want to do. Just don't be ugly. Right. But I want y'all to let me, what do y'all think about Fani? It don't really matter at this point. But what do y'all think about Fani? I'm going to tell you what I think. That way I can go ahead and get y'all jumped off. We're going to start right there. My question is, who is really in control? Because you can't tell me this woman right here came up with the brilliant plan to get Donald Trump. Who are the damn shot callers? The only way I can see this being Fani's thing is if she's not gonna do no time, she's not finna be disbarred. Y'all can go ahead and forget that. See, I'm coming from a non-biased approach because I look at all of the other elements. It was some threatening and shit. It was a lot of shit going on in this woman's life. But whoever the shot callers is in the Democratic Party in Washington, or somebody like a George Soros or some shit like that, that's who got Fani in that position where she is right now. Because you can't get me to, I know a lot of great attorneys. And the way I kind of look at it, y'all comment as well. I know a lot of great attorneys, damn good attorneys. But when I see her, and I'm sure she wasn't, quote unquote, at her best when she got on the stand, because she really didn't have to do that. She wasn't really there to testify. That's why sometimes you got it. When you ain't got control over this, man, you can put yourself in some fucked up ass situations. See, that mouth is connected to the magicians, in so many ways. But she's not the shot caller. She's not who's calling the shots, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if I know why. I know the Biden administration, and I know probably some of these big ass damn, Democratic donors, funders, and shit like a George Soros or whatever, but she does not seem like she is, quote unquote, if I was to evaluate based on the merits of you being that badass damn woman in a courtroom and people look up to you in terms of don't fuck with her, she'll get you in that courtroom. She didn't impress me in no courtroom. Any of her public speakings, anything, you've only seen Fani in her capacity of even more of an activist. Where are the videotapes? They're there now publicly. You just got to go and look at them. And when you see this sister in the courtroom in the capacity of the legal, she's good, but she cannot say, put me on. She ain't got this much power. Put me on the damn case and I'll get Trump ass. Make me the DA and I'll get Trump. Same thing going on with Letitia James. They using them as puppets. The Democratic Party, let me tell y'all something. They dirty fighters. You know, I mean, they dirty fighters. Shit, we early in the morning, so we just up swapping spit talking shit like my dad would say. But they fighting dirty right now. Yeah, they fighting dirty. Real, real dirty. And it's about to get real, real ugly, ugly, ugly. What y'all think? Because, see, let me tell you something. You got the Obamas. You got Biden. You could have elements even of the Bush family, because all of my families, when you look at their downline lineage. But anyway, so Fani Willis is not the shot caller. She's not. And the fact that she didn't even have to testify. You see, she didn't bring her ass back in there on the second day, right? But look behind the scenes. Them two crossing paths. Fani and Wade. I'm talking about Fani and the Gents. Boop, 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 Fani and the Gents. Yeah. That sound good. Fani and the Gents. Because it's three black men and it seems like she's affecting all of them in different ways. And then not only that, you got Atlanta right now under some sort of a cyber attack. But the Democrats ain't saying too much shit about that. They don't want that media leak. They don't want that out there, right? Yeah, the city of Atlanta. I don't know what they've settled with, but whatever. But their system's been hacked into. That's gonna be coming a lot more frequent now. Even that's why I tell people always be prepared for whatever when it comes in terms of the power grid, because you know shit happens. And you got to be expecting anything. But as far as Fani, I really think that there's somebody else behind the scenes calling the shot. That woman didn't put herself in that position. And who told her to go in there? And if she got any kind of, who told her to go in there and testify, get on the stand that first day? She didn't even have to be there. That's her. Or somebody told her that she had to go. Because if it's her, then you know she's not capable of making decisions to take down the president, former president of the United States. She didn't make that call, y'all. All right. So now there's a lot going on behind the scenes internally between that little clique, that little group. Wade, Fani, and Terence. And then they little circle. And then them meeting at places together, getting shit together. Okay, I get that. But there's a lot more going on behind the scene. Because how can you, my attorney, let's say you are my attorney, or let's say I'm your attorney. I'm handling your divorce. I'm handling your divorce. I'm your attorney. Plus, we got a history of being partners in a law firm. for 10 years, right? And I'm handling your divorce. But now you my partner and you on a case with Fani. But before you got on that case with Fani, you and Fani was banging. So Nate, if you will, his attorney, knows them all in that little circle click. I really feel like outside of somebody else, the shot caller putting Fani in that position, because she's not qualified. Let me just tell you right now. Now that you've seen Fani, you know that her ass is not qualified to go up against Donald Trump legal team. Not only that, you know she's not the one that came up with the brilliant idea. You know what? We ought to get Donald Trump, make me the DA, and we'll get Donald Trump, and then I'll let y'all find all this other shit out about me later on. She can't even, just that mindset, she can't go up against Trump. In other words, she's not the one that made that decision. Somebody else did. Somebody else did. Okay. Now that I have gotten you thinking about that, she's not the one that put her in this position. Somebody else put her in that position. All right. This damn attorney, Terence Bradley, that motherfucker, that one, he hating. He was hating. He was jealous. He was jealous because this all behind the scenes shit. This ain't something somebody came told me, or I'm spinning off of somebody else's damn YouTube channel. No, I'm gonna tell y'all some more shit. All right. And then there's a third partner. But I think Terence Bradley was jealous of the fact, I'm not going to say he was jealous of his partner, Nathan Wade, but it seems like to me he was jealous of the fact that his partner, Nathan Wade, who he know been banging Fani for a couple years. And if you know how a lot of these legal people, these attorneys get down, I'm telling you, see, that's like, just like somebody said, with the boule, but even not just that, you talking about, of course, the Greeks, sororities and fraternities and sororities, and then whatever else, then the Masons, when you add all these other elements. But I'm talking about on a personal scale. I pick up this energy with Terence Bradley as this individual who saw his boy, his partner. Somebody asks you, I want you to handle my divorce. And you know how shit is out there. You know how you've been rolling. That's somebody you really fucking trust. Because most people that are attorneys that I know of, 9 times out of 10, they may not get their buddy or their friend to represent them in a divorce proceeding. They gonna go and pay that money and get somebody else. But there's more to it. They knew so much on each other. And I really think that Terence Bradley was somewhat jealous of the fact, not jealous of his partner, but jealous of that one relationship. Because why? He knew, I don't know if both of them, okay, we know now that Wade is still legally married because he has not gotten his final decree for his divorce. This other dude, this damn snitch, Terence, it's like when you look at when I read Nrgy, body language, and when I'm sitting up there looking at Nathan Wade in the courtroom sitting there, and he looking up here at this damn man, Terence Bradley, and he got that look on his face like, so you was making a deal with the ops behind my back, and you representing my divorce. That's a fucking hard pill to swallow from Wade's standpoint. Because even if you wasn't frat brothers, that code or that respect, fool, you handling my divorce. Fool, we'd have been in partnership. And at the time all this shit went down, let me tell y'all something. Fani, she did not like Nathan. But there was a part of her that respected, I'm sorry, Fani didn't like Terence, Wade's partner. But there was something about him that she respected or she needed. I'm talking about behind the scenes shit. Terence, as the snitch, he could have probably wanted to bang Fani. I'm just putting it out there. Damn the courtroom shit. That shit's funny. That's for you. That's for the politicians. That's for the three. What's going on behind the scene? Yeah. He was jealous of the fact that this woman got his partner all that money and he banging her and don't nobody know but me. And what y'all gonna give me? So listen, y'all. I'm just listen. So Nathan Wade testifies that when he got the contract with Fani, he gave the three partners, they split it 3 ways. But Terence said he didn't get that money. They got rid of him. We're going to deal with Fani and Wade's wife in a minute. Hold on now. This shit's stupid. This behind the scenes shit. And I really think that damn snitch, that's fucked up. Nathan Wade didn't have to give you shit, Terence. Just because y'all in a law firm together, he don't owe your ass shit. I can look them all. I can be in that office with them in that goddamn courtroom with all of them right now. And if y'all let me cross-examine Terence Bradley, I had him fucked up in one cross-examination. And the judge be like, you know what? We ain't gonna even do no follow-up. Mallet down on the damn desk. That's something you don't do. And so I see where Nathan Wade. Now listen to me now, because we're gonna talk about this. And then I'm gonna get into these aliens here in a minute, but hold on. Listen. He gave that man money and he didn't have to give him money. When he got that contract with Fani, his girl, his boo, whatever you want to fucking call it, when Wade got that money, he looked out for his homies. He didn't have to give Terence or the other attorney shit. Now, to bring them in, I believe that before he got that contract, because of the tight-knit circle, and we talking attorneys, they got their little clique. Now check this here out. I believe Fani met with all of the whole firm to let Nate know, for Nathan Wade to let them know that they was finna get that, he was finna get that contract. Or he signed the contract, then had a meeting. This man gonna get on the stand and say things like, yeah, he was banging Fani in the back of the office. But he got caught up and they released his ass from the firm for sexually assaulting one of their staff employees and a client. I don't even want to deal with that. I'm just giving you the energy, the environment that was going. These are not no fucking attorneys that need to be prosecuting a president of the United States, past, present, or future. These are fucking puppets, clowns. It's a distraction. Distraction. It's throwing y'all an illusion. This woman, Fani, if you take her away from the courtroom and the legal, and in her personal element, water, she's toxic. She's poisonous. She's a scorpion. And Nathan Wade was under the pressure by Fani. If you want me to give you this here deal, you're going to have to get rid of your partner, Terence Bradley, because now you'll be in the public eye in a sense, and he's got his sexual assault cases. We don't need nothing coming up to fuck up our come up, which is what? Lead special prosecutor, attorney, and the district attorney. Beautiful. Shit sounds good, don't it? But we got two monkeys in the wrench. Two monkey wrenches. Terence Bradley and Nathan Wade's wife. I'm going to tell y'all what I really felt, even though it didn't happen. I know she was watching, but I kind of felt that Nathan Wade's wife was going to just come in the courtroom at some point. But she didn't, like Fani did, because Fani didn't have to come in that moment. She's a narc, or she's in that narcissistic energy. She knows a lot more because the Democratic Party has put some puppets That's why they had to get rid of the Terence and the other part. Now Wade is on his own because word on the street is he might be still banging Fani, but that's on the DL. They can't have shit else to do with each other. Now, Fani had Wade's wife on a protection. In other words, give me 6 months before you can get your divorce final from your husband, because she knew she violated that woman. So that's her karma from woman to woman. Y'all remember the song Woman to Woman back in the day? Come on now. Listen, this going on behind the scene. So her part of her karma, because she's not the shot caller. Nathan Wade so far has made more money than she has. And the wife of Nathan Wade is sitting back right now, probably smiling her and her legal team. No, let him get through with this here. And then listen, because I really think that it's a lot of shit, y'all. He got rid of his partner, his friend, the attorney that's handling the case for him and his wife. He get rid of that man. And so I'm sure Terence was like, for real, yo? Also, you doing it like that now? Also, you done got the bag and shit, you know, whatever. But anyway, no, man, you know, we just don't want these red flags to come up later. Your sexual assault with a client and a worker. So he probably did want revenge, right? He was already jealous of the fact, not jealous of the person. The fact that he got that sweet deal and now he got to get out of that firm. All right. There's an element in Washington that has placed people in Fani and Nathan Wade's circle. They are puppets. And they're the ones that's really calling the shots to make the things happen behind the scene when it comes to Donald Trump. For whatever reason, at some point in time, more and more people in the country is going to look at this here and see that outside of their professional life, they some hood rich ass fucking people. Hood rich. That means that you got the lifestyle, but you still hood like a motherfucker. So we're going to use these damn clowns as a distraction for the people that we're going to place in that environment to get the bigger fish, the big fish, Donald Trump. Because she could have been, listen, she fucking the DJ, according to her daddy. She's fucking the DJ, and he's there in 2019 and in 2020, the dad. And she's there too. So she's fucking the DJ and Nathan Wade. And the reason why she probably felt like I can fuck the DJ and Nathan Wade is because Nathan Wade, your ass married. You got a wife you got to go home to. Boy, let's remember that. I don't have no husband to go home to. So you should be cool with the fact that I'm fucking with you. This Fani. So she didn't want Nathan Wade to know about the DJ boyfriend at where Pops live. This shit is so Hollywoodish, Atlanta woodish. So Nathan Wade, he finds out when the daddy get on the witness stand, that's probably the first time he heard about the damn DJ. Oh, so that's why you didn't want me to come out there. So she would meet Nathan Wade at her friend's house at the condo. These are the only two people that knew about their close encounter relationship with in other words, they was on the level. This her girlfriend, this her friend girl. Fuck that. And then she got that condo. But she can't let Nathan go out there to where her dad at because that's where she meet the DJ at. So she's using her girlfriend. I ain't got no lease. I just pay her, I give her this here. Y'all, come on now, this hood shit. Check it out. So that relationship she had with old girl. Girl, look, Nate coming by. Is it all right for me and Nate? Whoa. Girl, I'm fine because why? She condo, they single, they sisters, they frat sisters. Sorority sisters. Back in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore days. So she let Fani take old boy Nate upstairs or wherever in the condo and knock it off. This ain't got shit to do with being an attorney. I'm telling y'all what's the fuck going on. And this is the reason why Fani did not earn her stripes as far as her being that badass legal attorney, y'all. Go and look at her case records. They're all public. I've seen them. Go and look at Nathan Wade's case record. He's prosecuting people that's for like DUIs and family law. He ain't no damn special prosecutor attorney. I'm not saying that they Trump's worst attorneys, but there's some of his lower-end attorneys. Sadall down in Atlanta. He's more qualified, if you will, from a legal talent qualification resume standpoint to be the DA than Fani Willis. That's why the governor, the former governor of Georgia says, no, I don't want to have nothing to do with that case. But I love you, Fani. Fani get around. We don't even talk about the rappers and the gangbangers and that energy and that lifestyle that she dealt with before she was DA and before she was the judge. She get around. She get around. That same Democratic energy machine that's behind Biden is the same Democratic machine. They're not really behind Biden. They don't see Biden as the president. He's there in that capacity. He is not calling those shots. I can assure you, Obama and Hillary and a couple of other people from that administration has been advising Obama's advisors to do this and to do that. Because all of them was about to be under indictment, but they locked the damn country down. They lied to y'all. And that was why Trump was president. He had people like the Pope. He had everybody globally scared to do, because why? He's an outsider and he know everybody dirty skeletons now. Because why? It's a lot comes with being president. You're going to see and hear things that you never thought that you would hear or see. And because of that, they don't like that shit because he's not one of them. This shit's really, really, really crazy. As far as what's going on in Georgia, I really believe that the outcome, there's some threatening energy there. And Terence ass is in trouble. He know it. Fani, she could be in trouble. Now they got to turn up the volume. They got to turn up the temperature. So now the shot callers is getting ready to put somebody. They're not going to let this case go away. Dealing with Trump, I'd be shocked if that if they end up the only way if another county takes over that and look at that like that former governor of Georgia looked at that case and said, no, I don't want to have shit to do with that, because they know Trump is not into no racketeering. They know this. Anyway, so somebody else in another county, DA, if they take it, it's only because the shot callers is putting other people in place to go with the people that they already got in place. And they use this here masquerade as a damn distraction from what's really going on behind the scene. They're getting ready to step it up a notch. Why? Because they cannot put Trump away. And they know if he is not locked up, you ain't gonna be able to stop him legally or constitutionally for running for president. And they all know that, as some like to say, karma motherfucker. And they know if Trump get in the office, he's gonna pay him back, because he was exposing them when he was calling him crooked Hillary. Now we know all that other shit when he was in. We already know that none of that shit, all of that damn money they spent on special counsel and all of that kind of shit, they didn't find shit on him. In fact, he didn't collude with Russia and all of this here other shit. Obama and them and Biden, now we know that they were the one that was getting paid from Ukraine, not Trump. Trump want to know where the fucking money at. Trump want to know, I'm not going to give you this money, boy, because why? He's not an insider like them. He come off the damn streets as a business person and an entertainer. So now Trump finds out, damn, it's that goddamn boy Biden and his son. But Barack Obama, how is Biden going to go over there and make them kind of deals in a foreign country, and Barack don't know and don't sign off on it? So now Trump he had everybody at his hands in his grip. But he didn't know that even Republicans that was put in place, they were fake, quote unquote, supporters. So he had those people in his administration or in the Republican Party. That's the nasty side, the politics, the dirty shit. But back to Atlanta, you're going to see the outcome of whatever it was between Nathan Wade and Terence Bradley. I believe that's over with. I don't believe nobody gonna have nothing to do with no snitch, in or out of the prison. They're not gonna have nothing to do with his ass. All right. From that, he could be in some trouble. Because if Fani stays in her position and she gets fined or some shit, hopefully they don't take her. Because see, here's the thing. Fani was a single woman. That's why I say I can't be biased with this shit. Somebody approached her and promised her something politically. Yeah. But they did enough research on her because they could spy on any motherfucking thing. And knew that they was going to use her as a distraction, even though her personal life, she could do whatever fuck she wanted to do. She was a single woman. She can have 5 boyfriends. Y'all leave that shit alone. I told y'all, that's the hood shit. It's just that she was broke. She was struggling. She was a single parent. Her dad had to come down there and help her. Y'all got to get the other side of this shit. Fuck the courtroom shit. That's a fucking circus. But she told this man. Let me tell y'all how this shit go. She told Wade. If they met back in 19, she told him back then, look, you married, don't be getting all into my business and all that lovey-dovey in love type shit. She seemed like that type of sister that'll let you know how she feel in terms of you married. Now, as long as you married, we might hook up and do the friend with benefit type shit. And he was paying for it early on. And he probably promised that woman, Fani, that he was going to get a divorce from his wife. He probably even let Fani at some point in time see text message. This the shit that you ain't gonna see and hear about in the courtroom. That was a relationship between those two. It's obvious now. And the reason why they trying to tie that timeline together is because that's conversation that her and Wade had. Look, man, look, you want to be with me? Shit, my career going up and up and up. And you still back here struggling with your wife that you keep telling me you going to divorce or leave. I ain't wait. I got Bobby the DJ and shit that I got over here on the side, but I'm single and I can do that. That's how she was thinking. She needed to do whatever she had to do to make sure her daughter was straight and her dad come down there to help her from Cali. Now she's in this position as the DA. They put her there politically as a puppet to use for this moment distraction. Now, she can't stay on that case. She's not going to be able to stay on that case. Now, whether she gets sanctioned, as far as she may not be able to practice for 6 months, a year, her career is over with. 6 months, it's hard, it's tight, survive, but she can't rely on who? Wade, because why? Wade know now, so you was playing me, so you was banging the DJ, huh? But you wanted me to leave my wife. Man, this shit is hood. Aliens. There are sightings. I don't like to say alien. I like to say ancestral, terrestrial, or celestial beings, and some of them we're connected to. Right. All right. How many of y'all know what an alien is? If you go now and say, hold on, I'm looking for something. I'm going to read something to y'all. All right. Eventually, I'm going to be able to show y'all shared screen and all of that. Hey, but y'all pray for them folks down there in Georgia because they're going to try to use her as a scapegoat to do what they trying to do to Trump. Ain't got shit to do with her. Y'all, if you seen the first impression of Fani in a courtroom, you just saw it. And she was on the witness stand. Imagine if she's up as the prosecuting DA attorney against a RICO charge against Trump. And her team consists of Nathan Wade and two other attorneys that you don't even hardly hear from or know about. They're the ones that's going to replace, but somebody like them in another county. They may not even, but anyway, I just wanted to say that. Aliens, listen, I'll read something to y'all. Now, y'all can Google, we'll Google. An alien, if you Google it, is going to tell you that it's a being that's not of this planet. Somebody that's from another planet or a being from another planet other than Earth is considered an alien. But hold on for a second here. I want to see something. I want to read this here right quick here. When man began to multiply on the face of the land and the daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of man were attractive, and they took as wives as they choose. Sons of God. I used to often keep going back to that one particular verse there that was in the book, the King James Version of the Bible, because it used to always kind of like make me feel like, why would the sons of God? God is not a being, quote unquote, of this physical planet we call Earth. Only existing, if you will, according to that book, inside of you. Whatever representation of God, if you will, in the cosmic, not from this earth, is represented, quote unquote, in the believers of that religion, any of those religions, right? Okay, so his sons, they were not men of the earth. There were beings. When you say sons of God, if God is not of this earth, his sons is not. Even Jesus used to say, he's not of this earth. That's an alien. By definition. Why is this important now? Because if that be true, what I just read to you, then some of us, I don't know how many, have celestial or terrestrial DNA. I just read to you. Sons of God got with, married the daughter of men, and they had children. Anunnakis, Nephilims, these giants. Just like that book would probably tell you that in that day there were giants in the land. Who were these giants? They weren't Adam and Eve's children. Not according to that book. But for those of us who know of the history in terms of, let's say, like if you would take some of the the other texts, the apocrypha texts, the Hamdi texts, the tablets, the scrolls, the emerald tablets, the Sumerian tablets, the Dead Sea Scrolls. When you start taking the Book of Enoch, it's so many, the Epic of Gilgamesh, there's so many other books that predate that 1613, 1611 edition of King James. And when you look at, I can show you photos, I can show you pictures that people who have been to these temples and to quote unquote the pyramids, not just over in Giza in Africa, but down even in Peru and in other places. And you see these alien beings carved in stone. They're alien, quote unquote, alien crap, but they weren't aliens, meaning that they were just from another planet. This planet, they're responsible for it being here in terms of creation, what's on this sphere. And we can't give this credit to a story about a man or a woman that's European 6,100 and some years ago. I'm talking millions and billions. Most people don't even know that you have origin on Jupiter, Mars, Venus. No shit. I'm trying to, the 3D is programmed. You in a simulation, if you will. You in a download, or you in a simulation or in a bubble. The majority of us is programmed. This is not your real reality. This is all virtual. They call it the Matrix. So if I just read to you, and I'll read it again if you want me to, but if I just read to you that some of them angels or them creatures that people call the sons of God. You remember Lucifer is one of God's sons. Jesus is one of God's sons, but that wasn't all. Quote unquote, your archangels, your cherubims, all of this here, your worshiping angels, all of these here deities, if you will, were created by, quote unquote, this one God that we've been taught about, introduced to. You didn't go out on your own when you was a little bitty out of the womb till you was about 6 years old. You didn't go out on your own choosing who you wanted to worship and learn and study about. Your parents taught you that. But anyway, so that's not your first choice. My point that I'm making, folks, is this here. If that book is saying that verse right there that I just read to you, I'm going to read it to y'all one more time. Now, come back on the 19th of this month, live. I'll be on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram live at the same time for the first time. Listen. Genesis 6th chapter. When man began to multiply on the face of the land, to my earth, and daughters were born unto them. Verse 2. The sons of God. We talking about man on earth. The sons of God. These are terrestrial, celestial, angelic, cosmic beings, deities, whatever you want to call them. They're not man. They're not human, Homo sapiens sapiens. Listen, so the sons of God, terrestrial beings, aliens, saw that the daughters of man were attractive. Okay. Now, I know what's going on here behind the scenes, so to speak, as far as the characters. This ain't got shit to do with no Eve and no Adam in terms of what you've been taught. This has a lot to do with Anu, and Neil, Inky, the Anunnaki family, if you will. Anyway, Tahuti, the sons of God saw that the daughters of man were attractive. And they took as their wives as many as they choose. Then the Lord said, I know some of y'all wonder, I thought this dude's supposed to be doing tarot. I'm more than tarot. Now, come on, man. That was kind of like my way to get back in here. I've been knowing that for years. But listen, then the Lord said, my spirit shall not always abide with man forever, for he's flesh. His days shall be 120 years. Watch this here. Verse 4. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also after. When the sons of God came to the daughters of men, they bore children. To them. These were the mighty men of old, the men of renown. Now, hold on, I'm going to stop right there. So if you go and research Nephilim, you'll know that these are giants. These are like your fucking David and Goliath, Samsons, these superheroes you see in comic books and in movies. All of this is shit. Godzillas. Anunnaki. And it wasn't just in this here confined area. But my point being is, so you had these aliens or you had these non-earthlings having children and getting married to women like, say, y'all. Nephilim, giants. So the aliens that you see now that they are willing to allow us to see for some reason all of a sudden. And you don't hear people walking around scared about aliens or alien invasion. They told y'all back in 2020 it was going to be an alien invasion, and y'all thought it was going to be motherfuckers from the sky in spaceship. Hold on. That too. But they was talking about the illegal aliens that has invaded this country over the past 3 years. Y'all didn't get that one, did you? Okay, they told y'all alien invasion coming soon. Zombies and all that shit. No. They talking about the illegal aliens crossing the border. The other aliens they talking about in this book, these are the beings and the creatures that's responsible for the majority of us being here. Because at this time in Genesis, the 6th chapter, Shit, the planet is on. I mean, the people, and from that book's perspective, Adam and Eve, they couldn't come on now. They ain't had that many goddamn children and grandchildren in that short time frame. No, because there was already people there, and they gonna be there afterwards, just like the book says. That's how Cain was able to find a wife in the 4th chapter in Nod, the land of Nod. But it didn't come from Eve. Maybe Lilith, but definitely not Eve. So who was this here woman? He took it his wife, and we have what is called Enoch. Now God began to speak to man again, because God was pissed with Adam. Hold on, y'all. That's a whole nother story, a whole nother lecture. My point being now is y'all are going to see more and more sightings. But these are not aliens from another country, another land. A lot of us, we're their descendants. That's why we don't fear. You ain't got people running out there, oh, I'm scared. Alien. Motherfuckers look up in the sky and shit and see motherships. They don't go to running and shit and call the 911 and all that. No. That's family. I just read to you that the sons of God, the Nephilims, and the daughters of man, had children. And a lot of y'all are their descendants. And you're not afraid. But that means that they're the ones that's in control. Who? China, Russia, America, Europe? Who? Ain't nobody got no military or no crafts that they're going to be able to deal with these here ancient beings that we are descendants of. They know that you're God. See, in Leo and Enki didn't want to be worshipped as God. He loved the humans. He loved the Homo sapiens, had children, went on and did great. So we got the emerald tablets behind. We got so much going on. We got the construction of the pyramid. But his brother, if you will, in Leo, where you get the Cain and Abel story, his brother in Leo, no, he didn't like the humans. No, he didn't. Evil. And your God, when you talk about the God of the Bible, that's Anu. And his evil son in Leo, you might call him the devil. Enki is like the Jesus, if you will. This shit deep. But listen, so now you're going to start seeing more sightings, what people been seeing. This they shit. They got childrens down here that looks like me and you. They've been hiding this shit from you. Alchemy, magic, Heru, all of this, engineering, geometry, sacred geometry, that's all you. It's etched in you. And now they want you to fear that at some point these alien creatures are going to invade us. No, they just know who's not supposed to be in control of this planet. They know. And when they don't see who they know is connected to them as far as descendants, sons of God, daughters of man. We know that the black woman, if you want to, I don't believe, but I'm just saying as far as color. You know that the melanated woman or the black woman was the first to give birth to any human being on this planet. We know this shit now. So that means that that woman, that melanated woman, had interactions with the sons of God, according to this book and a couple of other books. All of that 12 disciples, that Jesus sitting in the middle, that's the SUN, and those are 12 constellations, houses. The 12 tribes, constellations, houses. It is not no damn group of people that these Europeans and these Greeks and these, and Spain, if you will, after the fact, they are not the people that you read about and think is running the earth, as well as the origin or connected to this God or gods of the big three. So we're going to see more sightings, more and more aliens, your celestial ancestors. You're going to see more and more of them. And not only are you going to see more and more of them, 111, as I say this here, not only are you going to see more and more, they coming to take back their shit. The only remaining 7 wonders that's left standing is what Enki or Tahuti and others is responsible for building, the pyramids and Giza. And this is where all of your, one of the main places on the planet that all of your technologies and other things that we enjoy today, the math, the science, the religion, the architect, the you name it, shit, comes, the science, all of this comes from this region and a couple of other regions. These pyramids are like just big, huge, to me, they like big, huge computers, hard drives connected to the cosmic. It's all about the energy and preservation of it. So there is a select, those mummies, there's a select DNA of us that are connected to these ancients. Pyramids that's on this here land too. They just don't want you to see it because it's going to confuse the shit out of you. Anyway, the military, the governments around the world, they had no other choice but to come forward and let people know, their general populations know about these quote unquote aliens. Because why? They never did leave. And if they did journey, astrophysics, astro travel to other planets, they've been doing that shit before these people that's in power and in control. Because see, you got to look at the European colonialism. That ain't but give them 2,000. As far as colonial, give them 2,000 max. They are not ancient beings. These are not ancient situations. Here we only 240 some years. That ain't shit. And so before 240 years ago, the people on this land, or 300, 250 years ago, on this land, these people, our ancestors here, they didn't have this, y'all. I'm telling you now. We didn't have this. We didn't have no Bible. We didn't have no Quran. We didn't have no Torah. We were spiritual. So those of us who still are connected to that conscious thought process of our ancestors, we can connect with them. I don't need to go and do a lot of researching because I have guides. I have a connection. I have a relationship. And to be saying what I'm saying, they've banned me for talking like this. I am not of the seed of Adam in a garden. I'm not. You're not. You have more alien DNA than you do European Adam and Eve. I promise you. And once you realize this, you're not going to be looking at aliens the same way no more. In fact, there's so many people like myself who have had these encounters, seen quote unquote aliens or spaceships and shit like this here. And now we're not crazy people. We're sought after people. People want to hear your stories. They want to hear your truth. And it's more of a peaceful thing than it is anything. I've had people, like, it's not so much I knew was going to be there, but know it's there. But I've had people, hey, look up over your head. What you see? And they will see. And then now they go and get other people. We all outside. They're like, oh, God damn, Ivory, what you be on? Yeah. Just enjoy it. Don't be scared. Right here in East Texas, I've shared this here within the past 2 years with a few people. I don't know how many times I've shared with people the two suns and the moons, the two moons and the other planets. They try so hard spraying chemtrails to hide this shit from you. Creating these clouds, creating an atmosphere on full moons and new moon nights and quarters and so on, whatever they can do. They don't want you to look up in the sky and see this shit with your naked eyes. And at night, you can really see it, but they spray chemtrails at night. They don't want you to see. Sometimes the moon be blocked out, and then when you look at the atmospheric radar, if you will, you like, wait a minute, ain't no, what are clouds? It's supposed to be a fucking clear sky. And you look up, it's a clear sky, then all of a sudden you go in the house and come back out later, an hour or two later, and you look up and you're like, damn, why all this here rain clouds? And it ain't even raining because they sprayed the chemtrails. They don't want you to see what's up above your head, especially at night. But you're going to get a preview here coming up April the 8th, next month. This is a huge event as far as eclipse, because you had a comet with over 5 million long tail. But you'll be able to see Jupiter and Venus in the daytime. As you watching this here, you're going to see Venus and Jupiter, because you have history and connections to Jupiter and Venus. The shit's so crazy, and even Mars, that I just read to you. There is no, if your mind has been compressed to the point to where you only believe that there's a God, you believe that there's a God in the sky. He got this big old crib somewhere with all of these here mansions, He's got this big throne, and he can tell everybody everything about themselves. If you this almighty, you don't need no book to judge nobody. The universe don't need no book to judge you, and it's older than any God that any of you believe in. So now we consciously in this here 11th house in the age of Aquarius, if you will. And so now our mentals, our pineals, our crown chakras are opening. And we just seeing shit different. And those of us who see shit different, you more like, damn. So they lied about every goddamn thing. They lied about everything. So you're getting ready to see more encounters. Aliens, they're not aliens. Them your folks. That's why you don't feel threatened by them. Because them your folks. Why you gonna be scared of your own folks? And they scared. Let me tell you, I know what I'm talking about. Not just as a former pastor or somebody that has been to seminary twice. I'm telling you what I know. If I read it to you, folks, I'm just reading it to you. I've been knowing this shit. This is why I don't sit in the pulpit no more. And I have several, but I'm saying most average people don't pick up the Bible and say, let me go to Genesis and see. Sons of God. Who in the hell is the sons of God? S on the end, plural. Saw the daughters of man, not men. Saw the daughters of man were attractive, looked good, fine ass sisters. And they took as their wives as many as they choose. Verse 4, the Nephilim. Go and research it. Just look it up. Just Google Nephilim. It's going to tell you giants. Were in the earth or on the earth in those days. What days? When God's son met with the daughters of men. Anyway. We have this alien connection. DNA from other planets. And I'm not talking about somewhere up in the sky where you're going to get a damn mansion, a big ass damn crib. But that same God up there that's waiting on your crazy ass down here you can't even pay rent. We can't even, if you're a true descendant, that lets me know those of us who have been neglected and rejected as far as society, humanity, and governments and religions. I'm not, just because you're a Baptist, I'm not even talking about you. Baptist, you way down there. I'm talking about Baptist, Presbyterian, all that shit, black church. You're way down there. In terms of ranking just in your religion, you're way down here. Ain't no niggas running Islam. I ain't say the nation of Islam. That's a nation. There's no nigga in Mecca running Islam. There's no nigga in the Vatican running the Catholic Church. There's no nigga in Jerusalem running shit. But all of these niggers, royalty, not niggas, is responsible for all of what I just mentioned to have exist. Whether it's Mecca, whether it's Islam, whether it's Jerusalem, wherever, whether it's Saudi Arabia, doesn't matter. Whether it's Rome, it doesn't matter. Whether it's Egypt, it doesn't matter. It all comes from us. They know this. I know this. Most of y'all don't know this. So let me say this to y'all. When it comes to these aliens, look at those as your ancestral protection and your ancestral guardians. When you think, why, in other words, why tarot now? Why would they allow tarot to exist now? Wide open. Why? All of a sudden, they let tarot, because I remember years ago when I was a kid, and my grandmother and mama and great grandmother, they used to go see this lady, Mother Toad. Even though Mother Toad didn't need the cards, she had that gift, but she did have the cards and she had other things to help people out. But the church didn't want to have nothing to do with it. But everybody goddamn church and the pastor, when they had a problem, when they had a situation, when they want to know something, they went to Mother Toad. So why all of a sudden now what used to be evil, they letting it widespread on the internet? They have no control over it. Yeah, they can block me and ban me and block all of us, but they making money. That's why I'm more into my clients offline, because as a counselor of 31 years, before anybody ever knew me here as far as what I do on early years on Facebook, no. I've counseled, crisis counselor, substance abuse, marital, done it. And now that's where people are. People are not talking to their imams. They're not talking to their rabbis. They're not talking to their pastors. They're coming talking to people like me and some of y'all. I know this. So why all of a sudden tarot has been allowed to be released in this country, especially when it was once deemed evil, when they used to call a light witch or a dark witch evil, and they burnt them on stakes. What I'm talking about now, what I'm doing now, 90-some% of my clients are people that reach out to me for assistance, even in other things, with just whatever. They're all religious, meaning that they're either a Muslim, they're either Christian, they're Catholic. You see? But they're not going to their pastors, talking to their pastors about, you know why? Because a lot of these religious leaders, they're the ones that's using what I use, if you will, but in a light way. I'm doing it. They do it in a dark way. They know damn well you are not going to prosper as a religious believer. They know this. Look around you. Your ass ain't got hardly shit unless you go to get the masters who has control over your mind and what you learn and what you call truth. You go get your master's degree. That ain't worth shit to me no more. The universe has the master of master's degree. Anytime you hear degree, it's Masonic. It's Kemetic behind me, if you will. It's Nubian. aliens, get ready to see more of them and their presence. And listen, if they wanted to just invade us and just um hold on for a minute, y'all. Get this shit out of here. So you're gonna see more and more of your terrestrial ancestors' presence. And if they wanted to just invade and start killing us humans, they could. That's not. Your media, your leaders, your world leaders would try to make you feel like that they are a threat, a national. How you gonna be a national security threat and your ass ain't even from this country? I'm not talking about those that's wrong. I'm talking about an alien. How can an alien be? Fool, y'all been dealing with him ever since your ass been in existence here. Man, there ain't no damn threat. Alien is the last thing that I'm worried about. It's these evil motherfuckers that's running shit and that's control of your land. But that's all right. We gonna get our shit back and I ain't gonna have to fire one damn bullet. And you're gonna get your shit back. So just chill out. Let them do what they do. You're gonna get your opportunity again to be that generation to replenish the earth after the restart and the reset. Now they'll come and tell you it's all about the rapture and it's all about, the Jerusalem coming out of the sky. How the hell is Jerusalem gonna come out of the damn sky? And you know damn well these ain't no real Jews, them fake ass damn folk. 1%ers. They ain't no real fucking Jews. And as far as tarot, they wanted you. They got no control over other than the money aspect. They make money off of every fucking thing we do. All our gifts, all our hard work, sweat, blood, sweat, they make money off of you. They get their wealth off of your black, your blood, sweat, and tears, your inventions, your thoughts, your labor, your everything. That shit's about to change, though. And they know it. That's their greatest fear. The motherfuckers used to say, the greatest threat to the greatest national security threat as far as America is concerned, in their history book writings, and they'll tell you this today, the greatest threat to national security in this country is an awakened mind by people like me and you. Because once you know who you are and how everything came to be, then you know that all the power is within you. The magic is within you. And you'll stop using your spells and sending your evil frequencies and signals to people like me and us to each other. I'm not your motherfucking enemy. The system is. I'm not your enemy. And for those of us who know that now, we don't have that problem. But that tarot's like flashcards. When you first went to school and shit, when your first day, kindergarten, pre-K, your teacher held up them goddamn cards. Hold on. Your teacher did this right here. I can show you. I'm going to show you what tarot is to me. Hey. All right. This is a flashcard. And on this flashcard, I got the alphabet A. And your teacher used to tell you, what's the A sound, class? A. Capital and lowercase. Alphabet. One of your first words with a flashcard. All. What does all mean, class? Y'all remember this shit? So with tarot, and this is for people who come at me sideways with that bullshit. They know I don't give a fuck, but they still want to come towards me with it. These are called teaching aids. If I go get a number, shit. Your ass didn't walk up in the pre-K and shit knowing every damn thing. Green, red. Teach you how to spell red. These flashcards. Alphabet on the back is what? R. Right? Y'all remember that shit? That's how you learned this shit, most of y'all. 1, 2. Y'all remember that shit? I'm finna go somewhere with it. I ain't gonna never do nothing that ain't the reason why I'm here. Yeah. 1. You learned your numbers, you learned your multiplication, you learned your words, you learned your weeks, you learned your days, you learned a lot of that shit on a flashcard. It's called a teaching aid. 3232, as I say this. These are flashcards, but it's more dealt with learning about astrology, learning about esoteric, alchemistry, chem with the KHEM. That's all these is. And eventually these pictures, if I was to take them from a European standpoint, I'll miss it all. I don't. I read the energy. Y'all just familiar. Society is familiar with these cards. That's why most people like myself, when we say things like, I don't need you, I ain't been using these cards, but I've always had a deck. My point being is, it goes back to Mother Tobe, it goes back to my mother and my grandmother and them. They knew some shit, but they were still going to church. But they knew some things from learning from somebody. And me being that little nosy ass little kid that used to like to hang around with the grown folk and knew how to respect myself and be quiet and shut the fuck up and listen, learn, pay attention. I seen shit. Right? And I ask questions, not like the other kids. So these are just teaching aids for me. Right? So nobody wasn't saying nothing to me when I was holding these motherfuckers up. You know, they don't say nothing about these teaching aids. Right? They don't say shit. This ain't evil. But when I started picking up these here, I became evil. All right? Hold tight. I'm saying this here because every now and then I get that same stupid ass email from a couple people that used to know that I was a pastor or clergyman, as they like to say. Fucking clergy. I was evil. I'm evil now and shit. So I just say fuck them. I don't be worried about that. 5:55 a.m. as I say that. So as long as I got these here, I'm cool. People gamble with these cards. They do all kind of shit with these cards. But that don't make them evil, right? What's evil about these cards? Huh? What's evil about them? They cards. What's evil about them? It's the intent. If I'm sitting here playing poker for money, y'all go to the casinos, y'all gamble, y'all do all that. Then you'll justify saying, well, see, it's because of this. Everybody ain't perfect. God know we ain't perfect. God, what God? We ain't gonna get into all that, but what God? So quit coming into my email telling me that what I'm doing is evil. You're gonna get that every time with respect. All right? Tarot. Why tarot now? Shit. All of a sudden they just let tarot just be available to the general public. But it was once deemed evil and people got killed for this shit. Nevertheless, these blackouts that's coming. Now, these gonna be some serious ass blackouts, y'all. Now, I've been telling y'all about them for a few years, at least since I've been on Facebook. And then, shit. The one that they recently, not recently, but the one that they had in the Eastern Seaboard, and as well as back in Detroit, I remember that shit. I was there. 2003. Well, this one is going to be cyber attack, the next one. And it's going to take out the power grids. Cyber attack, hacking, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of people are not going to be able to last the first 3 days to 7 days, first week. A lot of people. Simply because there's no preparedness. It is not like your government can do this shit. Coming up to this election, I would, everything's on the table. I wouldn't put nothing past these people. If Trump wins, we may see civil war. If Biden wins and they feel that somebody cheated, we could see civil war, major uprisings. We could see martial law. We could see lockdowns. But then we still got enemies outside of the state, outside of the country. And they hate the fuck out of our governments, European leaders, African American leaders. They hate. And now they know they can't defeat us, if you will, militarily. So what do? They got that computer keyboard too, and a lot of them are a lot smarter than we are with them keyboards and them keystrokes. And now they inside of the country. Biden had to let them in. So these blackouts is coming. There's a reason why they come across this border. Biden let them across. You know why? Because he in their pockets. They in his pockets. They in his pockets. He's compromised. He can't do shit to Russia, shit to China. He can't do shit to Ukraine, but keep giving them their shit. He can't do shit to Mexico because Hillary was supposed to be in office, but she lost. And she was supposed to carry on the agenda of Obama and these Bushes and these other dark ass fucking people. But Trump threw a monkey wrench in. I like to look at Trump as the universe putting somebody there to disrupt shit and get folks out of this distractive type of energy that they put up. They should have. Man, look, you cannot get me to support no motherfucking political party that gave me and my folks the KKK. Fuck them. Willie Lynch, fuck them. I'm not interested. I'm not. Even from a political standpoint. Same folks hung you. Same president you got now gave you that crime bill and locked y'all asses up by the masses and called y'all crack zombies and called y'all just evil ass names. Go back and watch that 94, 95 crime bill with Joseph Biden on the Senate fucking floor talking about you. And calling y'all beast, calling us beast. And under him and Bill Clinton together, rebuilt mass incarceration and public and private prison, privatization of prison, to where you can go out and start a prison, you got money. And it's huge, big business. This shit's a setup. But the blackouts, more blackouts are coming, folks. And it's going to be because of cyber attack. That shit with your little cell phone, that's just a test. That ain't shit. 12 little hours. Watch. You can't, most people are not prepared. Most people don't even have enough water for the folks that's in the same house that they are in right now. They don't even have enough water for one person for 30 days, for 2 weeks. That's just little simple shit you can have. Most people ain't even got candles and flashlights, just simple shit now. Because the blackouts are coming. And some of them are going to be cyber attack. Some of them are going to be government, industry, whatever, imposed. And then before you know it, it's usually people that look like me and you ain't ready for shit. What you gonna do? Go out and steal food? There's a reason why these here fools buying up all these farmlands, these elites. Because they know what's coming. They know that this planet is getting ready to go through a major astrological planetary shift. They know this. I know it. Most people don't. And they know the blackouts are coming. They know that you're going to be without power, without water, without electricity, without gasoline, without food. They know that you're going to be without this here shit. And as we go close more and more into this energy for the next 20 years with Pluto in the 11th house in Aquarius, they know this. They know the humanitarian crises are coming. What you see over there with Israel and America and the Gaza Strip, and that's just the beginning. What you see with Russia and Ukraine, that's just that ain't shit. You still got terrestrial beings that are waiting on somebody to hit that damn button with a nuke because they had already been warned all the way back to Eisenhower. Don't do it again. When they sent whatever they sent over there in Hiroshima, don't do it no more. Do it again. You will cease to exist. They got that alien translation. They got that alien transmission. They got that correct. They ain't did it. But now you got some assholes who don't give a fuck. And they got access to that button. And you want to see some folks defending this planet and their descendants, and I'm one of them. Hit that button if you want to. Other than that, we're just going to go through this here universal cosmic cleanse, universal cosmic season. The universe has seasons, just like down here we have seasons. Every 3,600 years, there's a shift, right? And on a smaller scale, every 360 years. So it's been, 240 some years. We getting ready to go through a shift. You actually think that just like Europe and America's not going to be no quote unquote no in power, in control forever and ever. Rome never fails and all of this here. 200 some years is enough. The universe ain't going to give these evil motherfuckers no 360 years. No. They're not going to give them 3,600 years no more. It's over with. I promise you. The universe, the aliens, the ones y'all scared of, they ain't give them shit. They ain't gonna give them shit. You, according to their own books, you and I, we're gonna have the last words. And they know this, man. What's up, y'all? Shamika. Say your mom messed up your phone. King Lear. I don't know who King Lear is. I don't know what you talking about as far as my son messed up my phone. I promise you I don't. King Lear. I'm sorry. Don't know King Lear. Good morning. Who is King Lear? Anybody know King Lear? Can you find a way to get in contact with me? No, I can't. I would like to pay for some jewelry. My email is down there. I can't. How am I going to find a way to get in contact with you if I ain't got your email? But my email is in the description box. The Real Sexy Fox. Okay. Shamika Grand Rise. My sisters, Falana, Johnson. See, I see so much in these Arizona skies. I know you do. You spoke years ago to keep your eyes to the sky. I'm telling people now, been doing that ever since. Man, look, I done seen it all. And I feel so good when I see it. I just share it with people now. Isn't that, hey, I can build my uncle's house. Let me show you something outside. And it'd be like, whoever, go out, cousin, niece, nephew, whoever, kids. Look, what'd you see up there? My uncle thought I was actually doing magic and shit, playing with the fucking sun. He said, man, I see two suns, man. What the fuck? I said, no. Hold on. He went, then they say, he'd have left me. Fuck you, nephew. We ain't got neighbors and other folks, and everybody just standing outside. As a fact, the last time I shared it with that group of family in Tennessee was when my sister transitioned in 2018. The day that we, quote unquote, buried her. I already knew she didn't. Me and her, no. But anyway, so that same day, because I showed it to my sister before she passed. And she was a big supporter of mine when my early years on, quote unquote, on Facebook before they banned me and shit. But Lana, yeah, it's been a while. Been sharing the same thing. Ain't got, ain't finna change. Say you're a starseed, invite you. Valcar. Okay. That's good, but I'm trying to figure out whatever the invitation is. I don't know what the invitation. If you subscribe to the channel, just let us know. You know, here is not. It's all just. We're here. Nobody here know me. So we're all on the same level here. Happy Lee, what's up? Yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Yeah, the Young Thug trial. Not only that, she's tied up in that, but then, you know, another one of even Trump's, one of those defendants in the Trump trial, in that RICO trial. That's how all of this here kind of started, got to going with Fani, because the judge took her off of that damn case. Her crooked ass went out and campaigned for somebody running for office, and then their competitor, she trying to lock them up. Shit crazy. They got them all caught up into that. That's that boule shit. It's that stupid shit. Yeah, Young Thug is crazy. Not only that, Nature Boy. You know, they trying to get him, throw the book at him. See, look, y'all, quit getting, look, if you trying to say you in poly lifestyle, right? And whatever you want to, y'all, because there's so many definitions out there for y'all with that shit. Don't be saying you in a poly lifestyle getting food stamps. Poly. I ain't gonna even fuck with that. Oh man, poly like shit. She's dealing with these Dixiecrats. And she's here's the thing that I don't understand about Fani. Don't forget, y'all, support the channel. Put something in the bucket. Throw some change in the bucket. Here's the thing about Fani too. All right. She comes from a family of Black Panthers back in California. Her dad was Black Panther. He was one of the Black Panthers' leader. He wasn't the head, but he was up there. So all of this political shit, her dad, in fact, word on the street is, told her not to run for DA office. Okay, you got your law degree, that's fine. You're an attorney, you made it, just like Daddy made it. Go live your life, have your practice, help families, help society. Do it the way that we did it, even though you know you grew up in a Black Panther household, with the father being the head, right? So he taught his daughter a lot. Her daddy didn't vote Republican and Democrat. Panther didn't fuck with political party, because back then, before Martin Luther King assassination, before the Civil Rights Bill and all of this here shit, people that look like me and you voted Republican, not Democrat. But now we don't seem to want to remember these things. So she should have just stayed got her degree. Now I know she probably wished I never would have fucked with who? A married man, Nathan Wade. That karma is stuck, it's connected. She can't get around that, because that wife, his wife, she violated. I'm talking about the spiritual. I'm not talking about the legal and all this other bullshit. So she's got some other shit on her hand. And that man left his wife. He divorced his wife and left his wife, or whatever happened. And I believe that he actually probably was they ain't checked a whole lot. It's a whole lot that was going on behind the scene. But it's kind of like bittersweet, so to speak. But yeah. And she's word on the street is she has. But now, and when I say this here, I say this non-biased and with all respect. Fani was not married during all of this time. Shit. Terence was married, Nathan was married, their other partner was married. All of them was married. She wasn't married. So she had a DJ she was dealing with, friends with benefits, going through hard time, had to get dad to come back here and help her out because she was going through some hard time, right? And then she had a daughter or what have you. I don't know how many kids, but anyway, I know she had a daughter. But so Nathan Wade, that was friends with benefit, I promise. What can he offer her? He's married. She can't go home to him every night. That's why she had a DJ or whoever else she was fucking dealing with. Rappers, whoever. It doesn't matter. She grown ass lady and she was single, not married. But from the legal standpoint, the ethics, and now that she's a political figure, not just a legal attorney. She's ran for an office, and a high office at that, a high-ranking office, DA. That compared to and to put with her already hoodish lifestyle, where she didn't give two fucks about a lot of shit because why? Her dad didn't give two fucks about the system, not as a Panther. So she grew up hearing a lot of shit that is not what she's living right now. And that's why her dad said, I was scared for her. He all but said he didn't really want her to run for district attorney. Because it's not good. That politics, you get involved too deep in that politics, that shit crazy. Shell Ward, what's up? Andrew 54, Hector. What it do? Caroline, what's up, y'all? Tanyika, what's up? Good morning, everybody. So, expect some blackouts coming soon this summer. Some of it's going to be blamed on storms, but expect some blackouts. So, if y'all smart, make sure you got you basic shit to last you for a while. Let's say it's just me. I love it like this. It's just me. But I got enough water to last me a couple months, if nothing else. I got enough food that I don't eat every day that I got stored. I'm good. By myself right now, I'm damn good. Water, food, meds, I got herbs, I got spices, I got all that shit. I got something that I can cook on. I got everything that I need for these blackouts that's coming. I'm telling you, they coming. They coming. And most of our people are not going to be prepared for. March 19th, this month, New Year is upon us. The real New Year. Not January 1st. When you went to sleep January 1st and you woke up January 2nd, wasn't nothing new. That was the same damn day. It was still cold. It was still the same. The universe does not start New Year's in the middle of a season. The ancients didn't do it. The universe don't do it, so I don't do it no more. No, the New Year starts on the 19th of this month. Yeah. So you've been preparing since the Facebook page. I'm telling you, Facebook days. So that had to be like 2016, 2017, 2018. I'm just warning people, telling people, shit, 3 years in advance. Don't take the damn shot. Don't take it. They finna lock it down. I told them all about the labs. I told them all about Funky Fauci, and they was locking my ass down, shutting me down. This on the 19th of this month, New Year's Day will be the first time that I'll be back on Facebook with live substance videos in a while, and Falana Johnson would tell you that. Yeah, Facebook, she said it was popping back then. There would be thousands of people in the live, but they don't want you to tell certain things. Shit, so you think they cool with me saying, hey, Facebook, hey, family, hey, y'all, listen. There's finna be a pandemic. It's finna be an upper respiratory virus that's man-made in the labs. Yada, 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 yada. This is who all involved. This is what they doing. This is who they're going to lock it down. Don't take the shot. The whole 9 yards. The whole 9 yards. Oh, yeah. Get his ass off of here. Just shut his ass down. All right, cool. We made it. Some of us didn't, but we made it. But it wasn't like what they told you. I promise you. So now we dealing with some more shit. And this cyber shit. Yeah. They using politics. Fuck this politics. Don't let these if I was going to vote for anybody, I'd vote for Trump and give my middle finger, then give a fuck who thought about it. I ain't voted for nobody since Ronald Reagan. And that was because I was in college taking a class in political science. And so we had our debate team, and I pulled a Republican candidate out of the hat named Ronald Reagan. I didn't pull out the other one, the Democrat. I pulled out Reagan. And so that was part of the class and your final exam. Y'all know how this shit go, research and shit. I've worked on fucking Reagan campaign and shit. I ain't had nothing against Reagan, to be honest with you. But now that I know what I know, and back then doing the research, wait a minute, why is all these here black folk, congressmen, senators, governors in the 1800s during the time when we supposed to be slaves? How is these people, Republicans, is in power? So they lying about something. In the South too. No, they lied. They lied. George Washington wasn't your first president on this land. There was people that looked like me and you that was leaders of this land before this dude. I'm just telling you. Get prepared, be more prepared for the blackout. That's going to hurt more because when you ain't got no power, and if it's an EMP and you ain't got no electricity, and that's because of the sun or the natural disasters, if you ain't got no power and you have an EMP and you ain't got shit, what you gonna do? Cyber attack, what you gonna do? Don't think this shit ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna like, you gonna get the news report, breaking news. We're getting ready to have a cyber attack. Everybody's gonna be in the dark. Or we getting ready to have an EMP. Everybody's gonna be in the dark. You ain't gonna get that warning like that. I promise you. That shit just gonna happen. Everything gonna shut down. You're like, damn, what's going on? Go outside. Your neighbor's outside. If it's an EMP, you ain't gonna be able to start your car. You ain't gonna have no computer. You ain't gonna have no wherever the fuck you at, whatever you doing, that's where you gonna be. You gonna be prepared though. I don't just go. You ain't gonna find me going to all kind of folk houses and going to the club no more. Been there, done that. Prepare. Stay my ass right here. I can look all around, being like, yeah, okay, I got that. Yeah, okay, I got that. Got gas mask over there. All right, cool. All right, what else I got? Got everything that I need. And if I need to sleep in my car, it's ready. Got that. Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all a little bit. Peace.